Trade your skins fast and safe on TradeSkinsFast.com. Fastest trading marketplace. Check it out now.
CaseWolf.com free 50-cent startup bonus.
No! Ah! Ah! Get what the fuck?
Sorry, not too much. I apologize.
Oh, you can take it out. You can take it away, Pala.
No. It's just, dude, this is such a moment. You know, these guys love their fans. They love being here, and they're doing such a good job. Just like you are, Natu. Sorry, continue.
No, I think we should enjoy the crowd surfing. This is something phenomenal. You will analyze this, Jacob.
4 players for the CTs. Is it enough? Happy is miles away. He's not rotating anytime soon. 2 for 1. Kenny in the face as well. There's a third one. That is a brutal round.
Full retro Kenny mode. It doesn't matter if it's even the AWP, the Deagle as well. This was a spectacular round.
This was the round that basically, I mean, I don't want to say won them the game. They had the previous Apex round in the first half, and then this one happened like later on. That's where, you know, they just got equaled by Immortals and they equaled them back. And that's where you feel like, yeah, this is the GG for Immortals.
This is the G2 though that you need to know and love because they're brawlers, right? They want to make these rounds as close and competitive as possible.
Sur un feu, sur un retake, donc on commence à faire les stuff. Body qui va peut-être arriver en dernière là, mais peut-être sur...
Oh, le flick shot impressionnant de kennyS. Ça en prend l'avantage numérique, chose qui fait tomber Kiyoshima, la nuque a été gardée, et le Tech9 qui viendra aligner à lui, la bombe diffuse.
Wants to peek for it, but on the other side, waiting. Oh, still gonna win the fight. That's one hell of a shot.
Kenny loves this position. This is one of his favorite positions, hands down. Getting on the site, close quarters work with the AWP. He loves chaos, and he gets another kill. Makes it back, looks for the follow-up, hits the shot. There's 3, there's 4.
We'll see how it works out. There's a flash from his teammates. What's the first one? That's using a lot of bullets though. Only 11 left. There's a nice headshot into Lekro. Oh, he's got another one as well. Is it Shox or is it Kenny? What's going on?
And MBK just sitting in pit, but it should be more than enough to deal with this. And you can see all the time in the world against the UMP there for kennyS.
Looking at this angle, so he should have to jump. And there it is. 5K for Kenny.
The fact that they've decided to force buy that one round, and Kenny finally managed to get that first kill round again. It seems like Captain Mo and the boys are going towards B, but Kenny is going to hit those shots.
Yeah, Kenny doing exactly what was needed of him. Obviously, they only need to pick up 2 rounds, so a round like this coming out from Mr. S will be exactly what the doctor ordered. Make it that 3rd kill. 1 more left, completely blind.
Now he relies on Shox to get the information. Shox looking the wrong way. He's taken down. Cajun behind Mushroom. He was having smoke now, has bloomed that he can play in it. This is working to his advantage, Henry G. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you so much, Chad. It's the last round of the first half here. kennyS going for the full defuse. He likes his play, though. He still can shoot if required, and he's taken the bait. Asian B will not be winning the round. G2 by number 5, and kennyS. Balls of steel, it seems, and high.
Exactly what Sixer does, but initiation coming in from DD. He's just running through the smoke alone. Just based on the 2 Envy players, and now it becomes a 1-on-1, but HP really low on a Zed.
The triple shot not quite working out for Kenny. He's actually just going to go straight for the frag. Doesn't quite manage to pick it up.
I think he figured that he's low.
Yeah, he's done a lot of damage and eventually will even fake plant and cage out.
When Apex goes down, he has to worry about being pushed long A. He has to worry about mid slope, but he always is able just to kind of maneuver around that APC, always stay in just, you know, that small gap of safety, and then just rattle off all the kills with the AWP.
We still have a lot to work with, including kennyS's op, which is right here in ramp room, waiting for all these peaks. He's thirsty for more. Is he going to get more chances? The answer is no, but he'll just force it anyway.
Yeah.
Just get inside the smoke. He's like, I will find a way to peek you.
An angle.
There's something here. I will find it.
Okay. Oh, someone who's passing him, but he knows it, and he hits such a ridiculous no-scope to 4K to clean it up.
Soldiers overall, fantastic hold, 10 out of 10. Great flash as well. They try to push up extremely aggressively. They're giving up the opportunity for a killer here. Unfortunately for Happy, he's unable to capitalize. kennyS is in the clutch, probably one of the best clutch players on this team by far. We've seen a clip from him. There's the first. And another one isn't going to happen. The op duel is about to come up, and kennyS doesn't seem like he's going to go for a plank quite yet. He's going to look around, survey the field. Oh, manages to escape somewhat, and then come back into B. This is getting really weird, folks. A lot of shots have been missed. 15 HP, and an op. He was burning in the...
Nice trade frag coming in from Twist, however, so maybe there is a window here. Distraction being taken full advantage of by Godson, able to catch all these players from G2 off guard and out of position. Kenny is the last man remaining. Nice pop onto Schneider. Defuse comes in, but without a kick, kennyS finds himself.
He has made his way out. They haven't dealt with this.
Centaurus is already done.
Yeah, he's already looking out the window. Great flash into the site. I mean, that was huge. kennyS going to be a problem, however. Oh, Apex finding a kill. kennyS staying alive for another. Third frag on the round, and a fourth K. A 4K. Wonderful stuff.
There's no room for them to get anything done, and BK giving himself away allows for Stewie to hit a kill. Great trade from Kenny, mind you, with that shot through the door. It eliminates Stewie.
Нет, это Остин, я про Турсу.
Турс это вначале мая, который... Да. 8 мая, да. kennyS забирает нас Глейва. kennyS подкидывает хэшку на центр. Девайс выходит через низ. Полный контроль карты. G2 контролирует.
Kenny doesn't get even that one kill that allows for more bodies to push towards the lower bomb side. Maybe they get that trade sooner rather than later.
My God.
I mean, Device at this point is just like, can I please get a break?
Of headshots, Kenny left alone in this 1 versus 2.
Oh man, Kenny, here he goes with the AWP, rounding the corners. And you're going to make good guesses here. The flash comes out. It was an underhanded one. Kenny knows everything right now, looking for the final frag. It's Shroud on the bomb site, waiting patiently for Kenny to reveal himself. And there's a ping off. Of course he does it. kennyS with the save, kit in hand.
Anyway, the clock is ticking. Both these players have kits. Apex picked off, leaving Kenny alone. Cold's coming in from the car. That clock is pretty far gone. They need to get their skates on here. Don't seem to know where he is, and that's Cold Zero straight into the crosshairs. Kenny going for the quick scope. I don't think Fox can do it now.
Lost the man advantage. All of a sudden, it's Kenny and Shocks versus the world here, and Shocks really detached from the action. Kenny, first step to bat, he finds a shot, but he's being pressured up close. He needs Shocks to support him. He's watching for a flank, but what? Oh my God, Kenny gets an incredible kill against Sixer. I didn't even see the flick. He hits that shot somehow, and it's another round for G2. They're shooting ahead again.
Good play coming out from Kenny. That's what you expected. Sticking around though, actually trying to achieve some more. Won't be backing off. Could do an awful lot of damage if he can find this follow-up frag. Has now seen the barrel of Sparrow and will take the fight towards him. A shot that he should find will do so. Kenny looking good with this contact style. He goes for the triple kill so far though. He's single-handedly dispatching everyone. Body will do some damage upon Miku as well. Kenny, hungry for the 4K, will peek on the angle, finds the frag. Vintage stuff on display there.
Finally dealt with by Flusher, back into a 2-on-3. Another player in their back line here. They just can't quite get rid of them. And Kenny, there to trade things back. It is a 1-on-2. The one that's been called into question a little bit on the side of G2, going to find himself with the AWP in hand, locked in this 1v2, and going to be baiting out the defuse. Does mean that Crimson Dennis both going for the peak. Bomb's going to be planted in a bit of an obscure location, but they do know where it is. He's just going to stick it, going to be tagged down fairly low, but waiting, going to rush through the smoke. Crims goes down. Kenny 1v1, not much time left, and he's sticking it. In comes Dennis, and he's going to fall as well, trying to spread.
It is Captain Mo doing the damage once again, picks up 2 kills. Gives some hope to the CT side in this round. Kenny will be trading him back, but at least it's onto a 2 versus 2, and that's probably more than would have been expected considering how this round started off. Somebody will spot out Sixer, winning the duel as well, down to just Kenny. But this is the situation he thrives in, 1 versus 1, and well, that was just easy.
He does damage. So unfortunate that he can't get this third one. If he can't, the headshot, will it come out? Everybody's so nervous, and this one he's staying alive this entire time. How is this hold possible? Oh, Frank, no. Engine, it gets the better of him. That's pretty much, I don't know, that could be the round. No, the Taurus going to move and actually die. kennyS, 2 bullets, knows exactly where he is. Wow, headshot. Critical frag, 1v2. Ah, man.
For 15, Kenny. Looking for magic as always. There's through, hits Cajun, does Apex. Kenny knows it. He tries to wall through, he's close again. Warmer, spots config down below. I think actually his own gun blocked him from seeing exactly where he was. What a snap! As he snaps over to get him back, it's 1-on-1. He's already toward the bomb, taps it, pulls him off, and he's got it on the up. How does Kenny pull this off time and time again?
He's just unbelievable, isn't he?
And it's dissolving as well. Flash dodges, nails it, hits Pronex. They've wrapped over to his left. Second shot from Kenny. They're not going fast enough. Wrap through that second door, put pressure on. He goes to a pistol and gets 2. Kenny with the AK picked up in pit as well. Nico gets the shot on Shocks. Thankfully they got MBK, but Kenny's arrived. 2 immediately on the P250. Bomb down in the A site. Alu has to go
Up versus up, but neither with it. It's going to be an AK-47 for Alu and the P250 for Kenny, and Kenny's trying to flank him. He's trying to rotate around, just gets around the corner at quad before he arrives.
Oh, this is perfect from Kenny. He gets the timing right here. It's going to be down to like a second, but he gets it. Here it is, and he gets the dink!
Turns, but comes back again.
Around just because you have to worry about that, but there's kennyS looking for a little bit more than just that kind of campy position and is finding a fight for himself. Deagle shots are not good until there. Apex is the one on the receiving end. Oh, but that silenced M4. He's on for the ace now.
That full save for Tricked. Somehow, though, they almost get a frag at middle, but it's quickly dealt with, and now it's just a cleanup for G2 as they will take that lead back.
There he is. kennyS with a 4K. It's an eco, but still some nice shots.
Third and final map, if we get that far, will be Cobblestone. For now, once again, kennyS opening up out in Yard. Takes care of Electronic with that AWP. NBK, same position he was in last time. This time he gets taken down by Blade Buddy. On top of Mustang, kennyS in heaven. kennyS with the double kill and the triple for the round and the quad.
The other end of the spectrum and start rushing. Let's go banana rush in there. The AWP's at the start of every round. Let's get the nades at the stop there. Let's get the Molotov in. Run through. Try and get the trades in our favor. Get a bomb down.
It is a 2-1 versus 3. Zenbius able to
And he manages to get the first. A couple of low players on the other side. He does have a kit as well. There's a rifle on the floor that he could look to pick up, but at the moment, he's going to be trying to bait it out. Throws the nade onto Happy. It doesn't quite reach, meaning Happy will just about survive. Still on 6 HP, going to go for the push. Gets the no-scope onto Scream. That's ridiculous, leaving Happy. He's just going to go straight for the defuse. Kenny getting the timing, and he will even get the kill in the end. Wonderful stuff from Kenny. Should just about have enough time to defuse the bomb as well. 1v3 clutch.
P250s, two of them, JW and Flash pick those up. No armor, no nades. Very easy round. kennyS maybe a little bit too aggressive, but hitting the shots all the same.
Wow, Kenny, okay. All three inside of the stairs.
To come in for the retake from that position, but Shox is not trained on it, and that's going to leave Kenny on his own. Moving into CT, he's got an angle. Taco taken by surprise him first. Surely he can't do this. He's got 15 HP and an M4 versus the AK of Kenny. Dropping some flashbangs, but that's allowing First to reposition. Now he's on the site. Has he made a mistake? The bomb's not planted for him either. Or maybe it is.
Smoke, AZ strikes. He commits to the A-side, finds. Can't actually do it. kennyS takes him down. It's going to be down to MBK here. And the refrag comes in, 4-on-4.
Apex is wrapped back around to go highway to try and get closer. Good shot. Kenny on the response takes down Cajun. MSL just immediately, though, beforehand had taken down Apex, and they couldn't find him. Immediate response. Overstep from Magiska. The bomb goes further forward, so he actually got it, recovered it, and then put it in a worse position because now Kenny can watch it, and a crossfire set double up to watch the bomb, and that's going to be way too overwhelming for North.
He's got to drop back down and watch Banana because his teammate's gone hunting through ruins, and he's done. Kenny, no, he's not. What a shot as he catches off nothing.
Close. Damage coming in, he's going to back off ever so slightly. Crossfire set, third player rotating. Apex coming in from Ruin's body, just has to stay alive to bait them. As Apex gets back in position, Alu's done all right with the Tech 9. Unfortunately, he's the only one to get a kill so far, and he's the only one that will. It's now 7 rounds in a row for G2.
4 players now rotating around towards B. Look at the aggression down mid from Apex. And oh no, it's just going to be a flat mop-up. Saying that actually 2 kills instantly in return. Morel's going to continue the aggression. Finds himself a second. They have to clear out the site though. And Kenny's just going to let them cross. He's whipping a couple of shots. And Morel's is just there sticking the bomb plant. Kenny, oh my God, what are you doing? That is 3 for him.
Drop zone. This shouldn't do a whole lot. Belt's going to put in the smoke as well, try and make it uncomfortable, but it's going to go right on through. Apex leading the charge, and kennyS is going to get in on it as well. Henny now feels a little bit of pressure, left, right, and well, now about center, but that USPS is digging him out of some severe trouble, but it's down to 2v2. We have an AWP in kennyS's hands, and we know what can happen when this begins. And now, does he expect it? Does he predict it? He doesn't need to. He spots it out. And it depends on who spots out who here, but Lucas has made it pretty close. Yeah, now the spot comes in, so Kenny can start adjusting for it. But uncomfortable positioning, but he might have the angle here. But you can see the bomb planted well for them as well. He should be able to watch this one out, but Edward now lingers in. Oh, he's found a clean frag. How has he done that? Where were you, Kenny? Get back in the action. He's there finally, but now just out of reach. Ooh, the bomb's starting to tick, though. You've got to be quick, Flame, if you want this. And no, kennyS denies it at the very end. But it did get a little close.
Yeah, I think Flamey realized that the way the smoke was positioned on
Oh.
Nate goes off the block.
That's so
Low
short.
HP,
Looks
that
like they're
would've
gonna
been
do
a kill. Would have been a kill. The man from the one that
Oh!
Kenny still hits it in the air, and it's going to go to overtime.
He's
They're
happy
not
about
done
that
yet
one.
because he's forced out at least a few more rounds before. And it's dissolving as well. Flash dodges, nails it, hits Pronex, but they've wrapped over to his left. Second shot from Kenny. They're not going fast enough. Wrapped through that second door, put pressure on. He goes to a pistol and gets two.
Are on the A site. There's that very important smoke around a toilet area. Never know if a CT's behind it, and indeed one is. Kenny with a simply rude peek into C's, walking with his scope. C's may not have known what hit him before, it was all too late. Simple in the same position, and he's carrying the bomb. If he gets punctured as well, they're a big problem for Na'Vi.
Yeah, they're soon forced into action. They've got these CT players all around them. At the moment, Apex just lurking around toilets, and he can cause so much damage. You can see Na'Vi a bit paranoid of this. With these forward smokes, and Shox is going to join Apex as well now as the push comes into the site. They are going to rely on Kenny to deal with the players from long. Able to take down one. There's more where that came from though, but for Kenny, it is simply too easy. And that is a quick trio there for him. In fact, 4 in total in that round. And
question. It says, kennyS, if you would go gay, again, hypothetical, not serious. If you would go gay for one of your teammates, who would you go gay for and why?
It's really easy. I would go with Nathan, obviously because he doesn't like to be touched, and I like challenge.
That's decent. All right, NBK. And on that note, it's back to you in the studio.